Hello everybody, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome to your January Farm Sim 15 mod show. Every single mod is suggested by you, the viewer. If you want to suggest for February, oh look, there's email address modsfordare@openmailbox.org. Send the link and your mod might show up in the February show. I have nearly 75, 100 or so mods that we have to get through, so let's get started. The first mod is the Silo HUD script. You'll notice it down in the corner there. You probably saw it when we were doing the intro there. That script right there will tell you the status of every single BGA facility, both on your farm and at the BGA facility itself. What the status is, how much is in it, what's going on with its fermenting or its compaction percentage, what is the recycler level. All important information if you're big into biogas, so you don't have to go over there and look at it. Cool, simple script, very easy, very cool. We're starting in placeables here because we have multiple placeables. We have a bridge, which has no picture, and washing stations. Let's start with putting a bridge. Aha, look at the size of our bridge. Woo, look at that bridge. Perfect if you're looking to, I don't know, bridge some land. I am going to put it like this because then we can drive a piece of equipment off the end of it just to make fun of it. That's the bridge. Okay, we'll go look at that in a second. The second is the washing station. So you'll see that there's a bunch of pieces for your washing station. So there's a washing station, 6 meters of width. We have one that's 9 meters of width. And then we have some additional concrete. We have the actual washing unit itself. And then we have some light washing stations. So let's go with a 9-meter unit. Let's find a spot for a 9-meter washing station unit. Not on the bridge, as much fun as that would be. Let's put it on this road. Well, yeah, let's put it here on this road. Why? Well, that's probably a really bad place to put it. It looks to me, I'm just looking at it right now, like it might be a unit where the grass actually doesn't get removed when you place it. Let's put it there. Let's grab a 9-meter light washing station to go with it. I don't actually have any dirty vehicles, but hey, you know. All right, so I guess that goes like this, I guess. All right, we have additional concrete because, you know, everybody needs additional concrete from time to time. All right. Oh, that would make sense. It's got a little drain in it. Oh, that's nice, I guess. Perfect-ish. Not, but whatever. We have to get our actual washer itself because it would be really hard to have a washing unit without a washer. All right, you can go there then. And I think that's all the pieces. That is indeed. All right, we need ourselves a vehicle. Let's take a in-game vehicle because it's just easier right now. Let's take a little lizard truck. And let's see what this is all about. First, the bridge. Where is it? There it is. Woo. Whoa. Okay. That was terrible driving on my part. No shock there. Things don't change. All right, that's a nice looking bridge. That would be good again for someplace like Hagenstadt or probably not even Hagenstadt. Probably some of the bigger maps that you want a bridge to go over something. It's pretty cool. Let's jump off the end like Dukes of Hazzard. Dun dun dun! Thunk. All right, cool. All right, here is our washing station. All right, I wonder how this thing works. Let's park our truck in here and find out how this works. Jump. Okay, now there's this. Okay, so that's that one. Oh, wait. Turn on high pressure. So you don't need that unit over there. Oh, okay. So what's this? Activate hand tool, X. Now that's exactly what I'm doing. Turn on spot, Q. Turn off spot. Oh, lights. Aha, I was wondering why my frame rate went to 30. Okay. So it's just it's a very large washing bay. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not bad. Can I wash the, no, I can't. Okay. Can I put it away now? Where do I put it away? There we go. Okay, all right, I can hit that button and get in the truck. All right, well, there's a washing bay. Okay, oh, those are lights. All right, the light washing bay. Got it, got it. I was thinking like light spray, misting spray. But no, those are actually lights, which make a lot of sense. And you have that little unit right there, which is separate than this unit, so you don't have to buy that if you buy that. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool little thing. Check it out if you're looking for a washing bay. We got a lot more to go, so we're off to the next mod. The next mod is a SIL 133 truck. It costs you $63,000 to buy it. It costs you $55 a day, I believe, to own it. It's a nice looking truck. It doesn't have any clipping. I know this because I might have had a record crash on me, and I had already done this, so it actually has a good clip pattern to it. Inside, I don't like the camera. It's a little bit far out for me, but hey, whatever. 7 and 9 will open up your doors. 8 will open up your hood. It will actually show ourselves a really nice looking engine there. Kind of small. I expected it to be bigger, but you know, let's see if the... Ah, look at that. The fan even runs on it. I didn't check that last time. Haha. All right. Fan runs. Very nice. Inside... Yeah, beautiful, almost giraffe print, I guess, interior. I guess you can call it giraffe print. And then you have keypad 4, which puts a little unit on the roof for aerodynamics. And 5, which adds a soft cover on there. Okay, this is not a dump truck. The back unit does not actually dump. It's a flat bed, 15,000 liter capacity. And it's a pretty darn nice looking truck. It does have the all-wheel drive diff lock thing built into it. It's a pretty darn nice looking truck. It's not that cheap and cheerful we're used to in the Russian trucks. We're used to really cheap equipment. I will say that one thing I don't like is look at the guy's arms right now. How is that comfortable? That hurts me. Just seeing that happen, it hurts me. Yep, that's really the only thing that's wrong with this thing. There we go. It's not a bad-looking truck. If you're looking for a Russian ZIL 133 and you're willing to spend the 60 grand on it, you're probably not going to feel like it was a bad move. It's a pretty nice-looking piece of equipment. Very cool. Next! Next is a tale of two very different mods, even though they look pretty similar. On the right is a T800 service truck. That is a $125,000 truck right there. On the left is a Kenworth T600B tow truck. That is $75,000 of tow truck right there. Now, I'd say it's the tale of two different mods. This one looks pretty decent. You've got the service... truck thing with its silly jokes. It's got it. You can walk back in here. You have a excuse me. You have a welder. You've got a generator. It is a refueling truck. That is its only actual purpose. But here's where we have a problem. I'm going to get inside. All right. So first things first. Weight. Now watch what happens to this truck when I turn the weight on. That's it. It just tips to one side. Yep. That's it. All right, the strobes are all over the truck in like this cutesy fashion, which I'm not a big fan of. All right, that's all well and good. You notice there's no driver. Well, here's the thing. Let me show you the interior. That's the interior. Yeah, the driver is actually there. The driver's model is there, but you can't see him because he's physically the engine of the truck. It is a Flintstones truck. Apparently you actually have to physically be the engine. I mean, it looks like there's an interior there, but I can't see it. In fact, when you're in here and you turn, look, woo, woo. Don't get in the truck. Just don't get in the truck. Additionally, the engine brake is ridiculous. There it is running. All right. No engine brake, right? Okay. Let me turn it on. Yeah, I don't think I really would do that on that slow. And now I'm going to turn it off. And it stops, which is preferable, actually. The winch doesn't seem to actually do anything. It's just there for decoration. I would pass on this truck. It is... It's in desperate need of some help. I mean, one, the Flintstone thing is silly, but its functionality, you might say, hey, it's a pretty darn good functionality. It's a refueling truck, right? Well, it is, but it loses out because of this truck. All right, the camera, weird angles, I know, but it actually, there really is a reason. Look at all the functionality we have here. All right, are you ready for all this? Let's first get in the truck. Hey, look, we're actually in the truck. Pretty cool in here. All right, you guys ready? We'll start it up. All right, she's up and running. So let's open the hood and the battery boxes. Look at that. Look at the fans running. Got your battery boxes in there. Yeah. So now let's rotate our front supports. Yep. Nice. All right, so let's drop some supports. Supports go down. Our truck's now in a good position. We can even turn on our beacons since we're hanging out here. All right, now if I do keypad 7, I'll unfold that boom there. Yep. 9 will extend that boom out. 8 will lower it. We can hook into something if we needed to hook into something. Left control and V will lock a load if you have a load, and then you'd actually be able to raise that load. Not like that, but you'd be able to raise the load. Z, there we go. So this truck is very well done. It looks really nice. I don't have all-wheel drive and diff lock on, and I'm not spinning on my tires like crazy. It actually doesn't allow the all-wheel drive and diff lock to even be on. This is a large tow truck for hauling your equipment out of the various jams you get it into, Iron Brew. So this is definitely a truck to look at if you have an issue with driving properly. It will hook up to attach points, which is exactly what you want out of a truck like this. You could tow your tractors, which is pretty cool. And it's a really nice looking truck. It's very well done, I think. If Giants would let you hook into like that Zill's front end, that would make it even more amazing. But that's Giants. That's not the mod author. Very nice truck. Very nice. All right. So that is our service trucks. Bad one over there. Good one over here with the Zill. Nice. Let's look at a couple of semis. All right, $157,000 for the Freightliner Coronado, $52,000 for the Kenworth W900L. Okay, I have a problem with I have a couple problems with this Kenworth. One, there's a man already in it. I'm not in it, but there's a man in it. That disturbs me. I don't want a man in there unless I'm in there. Okay, it does have a cool thing in that if I hold down my right mouse button, I can actually move the hitch point, which is pretty cool. I like that. And it will move the actual physical hitch location, which is pretty nice. Start it up. It has the engine brake silliness. Yeah. The other problem is camera. See how the camera is doing the wobbling with the truck? It's locked onto the truck. I don't like it when the camera's locked onto the truck because it gives a lot of people have complained to me that it causes them to feel motion sick. And I can understand why. So while the truck looks really good, if you can't deal with the camera, not the truck for you. Other than that, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's great, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. I put it kind of in the middle. I'm going to put it between the good trucks and the not so good trucks, leaning towards the not so good trucks. There's nothing really super amazing about it. In fact, the irritating part is the inside the truck. When you move your mouse to the right, your guy looks left, and when you move to the left, it moves right. So it's the inverted mouse controls. I don't like inverted mouse controls. And also, look at the resolution of those gauges. Woof-da! Here is our Freightliner Coronado. If I get inside and we look at our gauges, look at the high-res quality of these gauges. Now watch when I start the truck. Ooh, all the gauges moved. Oh, look at that! All the gauges move. I like that. That is very cool. Now this truck doesn't have any super amazing special things. Notice in the controls for the help, there's nothing extra for this truck. And some people would say that's a terrible thing, but I say, you know what? If the truck is good, why bother? I mean, we've got our turn signal. There. We've got our lights. They don't kill the frame rate, which is nice. And it's a good, basic, all-rounder truck. But I will say this much. I do have drive control in, so I have the all-wheel drive. Look at that first set of tires. When I accelerate, look at that. I have to put all-wheel drive and diff lock on to get this thing to accelerate a little bit properly. But notice something. Look right underneath the door. Do you see a spinning drive shaft? Yeah. Look at that. I've got a drive shaft that's spinning across this whole unit. Is that not just wonderful? That looks beautiful. Adds that extra level of realism. Again, there's not a bunch of extra little things, bells and whistles here with the help menu, but the bells and whistles are elsewhere on this truck, and I do like this truck. If you're running an American map, you know, like here on Westbridge Hills, this might just be the truck for your farm. It's a pretty darn nice. In fact, it's nice enough it's going to hang out over here with these other two trucks. Maybe if he gets around here. Okay, we're going to get stuck on that truck, but, well, that's okay. So there you go. That is the Freightliner Coronado. I do like that truck. The Kenworth W900L, not really a fan of that truck at all. We're just all about trucks. For $400,000, I can buy these 5-man trucks. Now, you might say, well, Dare, the man truck is an in-game truck. Well, you are correct. The man truck is an in-game truck. Now, this is an extended rear. So the in-game man, of course, only has a single rear axle. We've got double rear axles on this one. Here we've got a dumper. Here we've got a, I don't know, we'll figure it out in a minute. Here we've got a transporter. That's really cool. And then here we have sort of a reprisal of the in-game truck. Yeah, it's a reprisal. So let's get in. Oh, this one, I think this one is for Animules by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like Animule. Looks very Animule. All right, so we're in it and we have a bunch of missing problems. That's always great. Let's get inside the truck really quick. Interior looks fine. Nothing super wrong with it. All right, let's start it up. Okay. I'm going to pull up over here and then we'll deal with the in-cab and all the missing things. All right, so let's turn the IC on. Open the door and, we can open the window. We can open our door. All right, what's this? We can open up our PC there. Yeah, what's this? Oh, look at that. We can know the fill level of our vehicle. What's this? Oh, GPS. Nice. Climate control. Yeah, we need that climate control. What's this? The radio. Cool. We'll keep that off so that nothing ends up causing problems for me. All right, so we got all those things. Let's see, is there anything else up on the roof anywhere? No, I don't like this line right here. It looks a little bit raw in my opinion. Interesting. Now, oops, come back here, mouse. Let's hit some keypads here because 9 seems to do about a dozen things. Okay, so 9 changes my tires, if you guys notice. We got Bridgestones and we have bare basics. We put some Bridgestone tires on there. 8, we get ourselves the bull bars on the front and the roof there. 7, oh, I just saw it. 7 puts on the nice, the nice, what are those things? The things. They put on the things. 7 things. And 4 puts on a nice rear deflector there with some beacons on it. Very nice. Okay, so M, missing Trumpy. We can put on the horns. Let's hear the horn. That's a good horn. All right. Our guy does sort of break his arms to make a turn, but okay. We can even handle opening and closing the door from outside the truck. That's nice. Oh, but we can't do this one. Oh, that's... Oh, so close. That would be amazing, but okay. All right, so now this one is a dumper with an unknown capacity. That's always good. Love that. Let's pull it out of the way here. Whoa, look at that rear wheel spinning away. Not very well distributed there. All right, let's put him here for right now. This guy. Open and close the rear door. Yep, loading for animals. So a nice animal loading truck. That's cool. Can I actually go in here? No, I can't. I actually didn't expect to even get as far as I did. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's get him out of the way. I was trying to find my mouse. All right, he's out of the way. Okay, and then we've got this guy for transporting various equipment. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't like the fact that there's a whole bunch of missing pieces here, but I do like you get a huge selection of stuff for everything you're doing. I like that. Let's go see what the capacity of this man truck is really quick. Looks like we got 32,000. Yep. All right, 32,000 liters of capacity in there. That's pretty good capacity for this truck. It does have the hitches on the rear, so we can hook up other trailers to it. And the dump action looks good too. Very cool. All right, that is the man truck pack. It has all those different man trucks with all of their extra pieces. Very impressive. Lots of interior things to do. Turn it on your computer and... Oops. What's this do? Oh, that allows me to tip from inside the truck. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. So it's really designed to allow you to completely handle everything inside the truck. That is pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. I don't like all the missing things. I wish that would be fixed. If I had one major complaint, and I do, it's that it has all those missing pieces. But other than that, pretty darn good looking collection of man trucks. This is one of those mods that, well, starts in the ground, for one. That's always a fun thing to do. This is one of those mods that you'd use if you're doing some very specific thing, or potentially in multiplayer if you were doing something and wanted to keep people out. Woo! Calm down, truck. There we go. All right, so keypad 4, open the sign. Nice. Turn the sign. There we go. I want you to go that direction, please. Really? Okay, yeah, I guess so. Okay, that's on that truck. And then Blitzlich, which I presume is turn the sign on. There we go. Yeah. Does that stay on even when I get out? It does. Perfect. All right, so a nice protection trailer that you could run behind some equipment, or if you're on a multiplayer map, or if you have a map where you actually have the cars turned on, you could use this. You know, it might not be a farming piece of equipment, but it's still a piece of equipment that could add something to your game. It is the Kroger protection trailer. Cool little thing. Can be handled by the baseline truck, which is nice. And then you just fold it up. There we go. And off we go. We can get out of here with our protection trailer. Nice. The Class Lexion 400 pack. Now, I also have a link to a 550 pack in the description, or in the Google Doc in the description. You can go to either one. I just decided because of the sheer volume of mods I had, I just needed to pick one, and they seemed close. I could be wrong, but all right. So we have the 460 and the 430 along with their two headers. These should be, I would presume, to be pretty basic harvesters. These aren't going to be like super amazing, and these aren't super big, obviously, harvesters. So they're not going to replace those big. Ooh, I just noticed. Hold on. Open, close ladder, R. Huh? Oh. Clear straw bunch R. What's that? What? Okay, so that moves the ladder. So apparently I have to clear a straw bunch too. Okay, that's cool. All right, and let's go up here. Can I open the door? No. That would be cool if I could have done that. Oh, I did see the guy, just the door close. Cool. All right, I see. Let's see what do we got. Door. Door. You just have to press it a couple times. What do we got here? Activate cutter, fold grain tank, something, activate chopper, and fold pipe. So maybe that'll unfold the grain tank. Yes, it does. All right. So you can do all of our work in cab. Start it up. All right, so drive mode, left shift W. Realistic. Ah, here we go. So we actually have... So... No. Oh, nope. Okay, so that's gear 2. Gear 1. Okay, and then the numpad. Probably doesn't work with drive control. I was just thinking, oh, there's neutral. Oops, stop that. All right. So let's turn that back to default because I think it has serious impact with drive control. I don't know which one of these headers is supposed to be the 460 header. It's supposed to be the big one, so I presume it's this one. All right, so we've got this guy. Left shift F is interior light. Oh yes, very nice, very nice. All right, so let's take this guy and set him loose over here on our wheat. And see what this thing looks like. All right, turn it on. All right. Okay, I've got a thing going on underneath my script. I can't really... Oh. Oh, all right. So I just have to be careful. Oh, right. Much more realistic. I understand now. All right. R, whatever that does. Oh my goodness. So if I hire a worker, let's see what happens. All right, so a hired worker can't actually do much here. He moves at an extremely slow pace. Aha. I like it. I like it because it has so many of these extra things that you don't usually see. Let's start this guy up. Oops, let's actually turn the right direction. I was actually kind of hoping to set these guys loose on some fields and get some stuff for later, but okay, we're using a different piece of equipment. All right. I like this concept. I like the idea of being able to have a very realistic piece of equipment. It overloads the threshing system. You have to deal with it as such. Yeah. So this is a Class Lexion 400. I'm actually not even going to take this guy. I'm just going to park him. The Class Lexion 400 pack. That is a really nice pack. Does not work with drive control, which for me is kind of a issue. Because I like drive control for many different reasons. It also doesn't work well with the in-game hired worker because they're gibbons anyway. So, yeah, what do you expect, right? They're gibbons. Yeah, gibbons. All right, so this is a potato harvester. That's a very large potato harvester. It's a potato harvester that's actually pretty cheap. Let me show you how cheap this potato harvester is. It's not. It's $225,000. It was completely a joke. 6 meter working width and 32,000 liter capacity. And it says that you should use an articulated tractor. So if you don't want the Grim self-propelled, this mod, I've got the case kind of parked in it apparently, would allow you to have a tractor-based solution. And you can kind of see, whoa, tractor. There we go. You can kind of see why you'd need a big tractor to handle this. I mean, that is a big piece of kit. That is quite a lot of potatoes. I can walk into it, but that's kind of sad. But I'm betting because of the unfold structure, that's why I can walk into it like that. Yeah, that is a big alternative solution for people who don't want to buy the self-propelled unit. Let's see if I can even get this over to the potato field. Ooh. All right, now this is 8 rows, so that is quite a bit of... Because I believe the Grim is 6 rows. All right, so unfold. Look at that. You flip up that. Okay. And that comes out. All right. Okay, let's turn it on. And let's start going down the road. You gotta top it because it doesn't have a contained topper. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought for 225,000 I would have gotten a topper as well. Interesting. Looks like I need to get another tractor out here to do some work. Would not have thought about that. All right, we're only gonna have 4 rows because that's all this guy's doing, but let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, look at that thing go. It's gonna slurp up those potatoes for us. Get some nice taters. Working with this massive. That is quite the piece of kit there. It's interesting to know that you need a topper, but I mean, he's right there, so that's not terrible. I like it. I mean, it's massive and kind of strange, but I do like it. Just let it go. All right, bye. See ya. Enjoy. The next mod I want to talk about is here in bale transport vehicles. This is a huge mod involving a whole bunch of equipment, all for transporting bales. You see it goes all the way down to 1 and 2 axle trailers. We've got a lizard pickup that's been reformulated. Notice it collects ROS transport boxes, silage additive tanks, viable blades, pre-roll wool or wrap wool pallets automatically. So all of these do that. They different sizes, so they grow in size, whether they're bumper pull or whether they've got extra axles. Got a dolly in here for semis. And then you've got the trucks themselves, a bunch of Mans and Ivecos and Scanias. So we're only going to buy a couple of these because obviously this piece right here is reproduced repeatedly throughout all of these mods. So if one bit works, we're going to hold hope that the rest of them work. So let's buy the Scania here. There we go. For 297 grand. All right, here's our Scania truck. All right, it's got its little bale trailer on the back here. Pretty cool. Let's get inside. Show the flagel help is 5. So choose loading type automatic, square straw bales, unload side left. So I can X to change my product type. So round bales, standard round bales for hay and grass and silage round bales and mixed round bales. And then we can get wool pallets on there. Tree saplings, big tree saplings, board pallets, potato pallets washed, ROS transport boxes, silage additive tanks, viable blades, modding pallets, consumption goods. Look at that. Milk. Yeah, all kinds of stuff there. That's pretty impressive. And then Y lets us switch wheels. Look at that. We can have off-road or on-road wheels. Let's go with off-road wheels. I like them. Let's look inside. Pretty nice interior here. Let's see if we can start. Yeah, we got gauges. Ooh, there's a nice view. All right. So I got some bales off a ways. So we got a little drive ahead of us. I'm going to take this guy. We're going to head out to a field where I got some straw bales hanging out. And we're going to collect some straw bales and see what that looks like. It looks like a great set overall, though. Oh, he's still working. Huh. All right, we're out here, and let's see here. Previous product type, nope. Toggle loading type. Start automatic loading, B. 25, okay. Will you pick that up? What side do you need me to approach on? Oh, there. So I can't go faster than 25 now. Oops. Turn it back on. Yep. All right. So I've got to be really careful about my speed. But look at that. We can get these bales on here. If I can, you know, control myself and not drive too fast. What are we going to get on here? So 7 bales. We're not even at 50%. There we go. So we're going to get 18 bales on this thing. That's quite a bit. That means we're going to be stacking 3 high. Yeah, look at that. 3 high on this truck. That looks pretty slick. And I love that the straps are working. I love that about this one. Love it. Love it, I tell you. All right, so we can turn that off. So that is 18 bales on this truck. Okay, 17 because I don't know where that other bale went to. But hey, who cares? That is 18 bales on a truck. Nice automatic loading. Ability to load all kinds of objects onto here. So you have a bunch of Ross boxes or wool or whatever you need to load. These trucks will do it for you. That's pretty cool. That is indeed pretty darn cool. We're going to unload it here. Maybe. So we're unloading to the left. So, oh, very nice. Nice solid stack of bales, so I don't have to figure out how to stack bales myself. That is a nice set. That is a lot of bale equipment, and even the drive shaft is moving, and I like that. Cool. That is the baling set. Definitely worth checking out if you do any baling at all, which I think everybody does at some point in time. An interesting front loader. This is a Volvo LM218. Interesting. It looks kind of like a grasshopper went weird, but all right, let's get inside. Let's actually get fully in it. Oh, okay. All right. I see. What do we got here? Open the windows. Oh, yeah. Okay. What else can we do in here? I think that's all we can do in here is open some windows. Huh. Now, I do question, how do you actually get in and out of this thing? I guess you climb forward, don't you? Ah, okay. I'm thinking it won't connect to the actual wheel loader bucket, but I bought the wheel loader bucket, so let's see. All right, so I went and bought the other buckets. Over here is the telehandler bucket, so let's see if it connects to the telehandler bucket. It does. Aha! We have it connected to the telehandler bucket. All right. I mean, it does its job. I don't like... I mean, that's fixable. We don't have that in every mod that has a front loader, so really, do we need that? I don't know about this thing, guys, but it is here. The link is in the document, as you know, it was offered to me as a mod to look at. Okay, whatever that was. A rogue thing. Whatever. Okay. This is a Volvo LM218. I don't know what to tell you. I guess it's a interesting front loader thing. thing being the operative word, I think. Woo! Oh, we can do this with it. Let's do that with it. Yes. That is now a piece of art. For 56,000 schmackers, who doesn't want a giant overloading wagon? Yeah. I think I need something to haul it with. Let's get a in-game tractor that can do this. Let's go with Lamborghini. You look good. All right, so what is this thing? This is a giant auger wagon, but operates a bit differently. Let's back up here. All right, it is an overload station, so it is a trailer that becomes a placeable, basically. Let's get out here. Okay, we'll pull up maybe along here. Stop. Unfold the station. All right, so now look at this thing and think about what you can do with it. I'm going to lower that down. Okay, so what can you do with this thing? Well, your tractors could drop their goods in here, 50,000 liter capacity. And then the overloader unit itself can overload onto something else, like, say, a semi-truck. So if I turn this so that that was hanging out over the road, then I could technically just dump it right in. I dump it in here from the harvester. I dump that directly into here, and then it handles dumping into my trailer. It is pretty expensive at this amount of money. It is now on and running. Not that I have anything to put in here, but this thing now is operational, and I could dump goods in here and then overload it into a truck, and that is excellent. Let me go grab a couple trucks. Now, you might question the usefulness of this with these kind of trucks running around. Well, with these kind of trucks, maybe not so useful, but with something else. There we go. Let's unload that. With some small tractors or something like that, trying to transit it onto something like the man truck or the you would not want to detect that. I have that parked very poorly. Let's fix that. You want to detect that? No? No detection? Okay. I wonder if this thing just doesn't detect very well. Let's try this. I actually had to go get this one because the Zill wasn't detecting very well on the front loader. There we go. Or the whatever. So you could have a bunch of tractors deliver their goods to the overload station, and then the overload station would then transit it on into something like this to deliver it. So if you had a very large field or a bunch of harvesters running at the same time, you have a good way to move your goods using the overloader trailer. So that is a nice trailer. It is expensive, so it's something that you'd get on the larger farms, but still, that's a pretty cool piece of kit. In forestry, I've gotten several suggestions for various forestry things. I tried to load a couple of them and they wouldn't load. This is what I got left in terms of ones that did load. The Volvo L110H HL high loader. Let's hop in here. Let's get inside. I can't see a thing. Well, all right. So, okay, that moves that. There we are. Look at that. Rotate it around. Open the claw. Oh, yeah. Now, what is this designed for? Well, it's designed to take a whole bunch of logs all at once. There it is. Start it up. Start her up, man. The design of this is to be able to unload your average truck of logs in a single giant grab. So that is the idea of this particular piece of equipment. I don't have a loaded truck anywhere to try this with, honestly, but we are going to go over here and try to pick them up off the ground because I didn't feel like loading a truck. So let's go over here and see what happens. Now these are all cut by the Ponzi Scorpion. Oh my gosh, this thing has no brakes. It's terrible backup noise too. Ugh. All right. So these are all cut by the Ponzi Scorpion, so they're at the maximum length of the Scorpion. Let's kind of drive forward and see what we can do here. I'm thinking not a heck of a lot, honestly. Let's push these guys up into a big chunky pile. Yeah, like that. No. Yeah, like, sort of like that, and then like that, maybe, and then okay. I can see that it absolutely needs to be with a truck. But here we got a couple. I can see that unloading a truck with this would be easier than picking stuff up off the ground. I'm not convinced, though, that it's a decent piece of equipment. I guess I'm going to reserve judgment on this one. Exterior-wise, I'm not a big fan of it. It's kind of weird. I can clip into the engine bay. Yeah. I don't know. I can see where its use is. In real world, I have seen these things work in real world. They make sense. They'll just reach down and then they just, with one big clunk, they get a huge amount of logs and then they just pull it off and then go and drop it off somewhere. That being said, I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it. I'm going to leave that to you, but there it is. That is the Volvo L180H HL loader. In theory, you could pick everything out of your log trucks and deliver it if it actually does it. Now, these look like trucks. I know, they look like trucks, along with some trailers, but there's more to them. Now, these vehicles are set up to work with the hardpoint extension. So let's get this guy started. Up to this. Now, this is supposed to be a long line. Scania, whoa, hello. Very bright backup lights there. All right, so this is supposed to be a long trailer. So let's, this direction. There we go. So similar to the Russian one that we've been using in the Volga map, there's a long line trailer for you. That'll take a good sized tree. Bring it in a little bit so we can take a smaller tree. There we go. All right, let's take this guy over to the shed and see what we can do in the shed. Oopsie. See if we can maybe drive. Let's try driving. All right, over in the shed. Open the doors. And let's see if there's anything we can do to this truck in here. All right, enter the workshop. Okay, so we can now put on a bull bar. Or a bull bar version 2. Yeah, let's buy the part and attach it. Good. And up here we can put on strobes or those. Put on some logos if we want to. Okay. That looks like about all we can do there. Yeah. All right. So we can definitely get some stuff on this truck. Pfft, derp. Okay, that's that one. Now I wonder if this one is the same. This one is also a forestry truck or a that's what they call it anyway. But you can see it's not created with the same pulling piece. It's got for a standard forestry trailer instead of the actual log trailer that other one has. All right, this one has extra stuff, so we can get a Zigmal on here. So let's buy and attach that because we actually do need that. Logos, same thing up top, and the same thing with the bull bar. Let's get the bull bar, buy it, and attach it. Cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on. Game is breaking. Okay, are we done? Yep. Game just crashed. Well, there you go. The hardpoint extension isn't exactly done, it looks like. All right, so there in the Google Doc, there's a purple highlighter over the vehicles that used a hardpoint extension. I'm not going to actually cover any more of them because I actually had to remove one of them because it crashed the game. That Scania thing just crashed the game, and I really don't want to take the risk on the rest of them because, quite honestly, we have a lot of mods. I've already had 5 crashes because of bad mods, and most of them have come from the hardpoint extension. So I'm going to just kind of jump over those ones, and we're going to continue on with some more mods because I'm tired of crashes. All right, so the next one is in trucks. And it is the Feed, the Kenworth T800 feed truck. $74,000 or $75,500 truck. There we go. And it is just a standard feed truck. Inside, got a weird camera thing going on, but it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's terrible. But other than that, it's not really got anything going on here. No, it's just a feed truck. So let's go put some stuff in it. Let me go and drop in the various accoutrements of feeding, and then we'll go and try to figure out how it empties. So with that little flip right there and the crappy driving behavior of this thing, I'm not even going to finish actually mixing it. If you like it, great. But really, mod authors, these are multi-ton vehicles. Either they act like multi-ton vehicles or I hate them. I hate this truck. So if you like it, great. But I hate it. I'm done. We'll go find something else. All right, so here we have something that I'm not sure of its legitimacy in real life. This is a windrower that attaches to the front of your tractor. I've brought a tractor here. We're going to attach it. I don't actually have a functional way to test it very well because I haven't cut anything. I don't feel like cutting any grass. There we go. There's the front of it. Unfold it. There you go. You lower it and turn it on. And then you just got that to drive with. And it windrows for you. And then you just put a baler on the back. And bibbity bobbity boo, you've got yourself one less trip you have to go with through your field. Now, again, I don't know how realistic this actually is. If it's realistic, it's a genius invention. If not, it's FarmSim taking liberties or a mod author taking liberties. But still, it looks really good. I did try it on some straw right before I crashed out because of something. So it worked on that. So it does work. I'm just not going to bother to show it to you. I've tested it. It works. Just trust me on that. Or not. It's your choice. It's not a bad thing, but again, I don't know about its reality, and I don't like how it sits like this. I would expect it to fall over and have to pick it up or do something with it. It just feels strange, almost surreal. I'd expect it to actually be on its wheels, something I have to drag along and then fold and then do something with. But there you go. That is the what is this thing? Front Elho Twin Flex 600 front windrower. There we go. Those are the words. I do English. I do English. Here is an interesting model. I don't think this is a realistic piece of equipment, but then again, maybe I'm wrong. This is the XT2268. There's nothing really amazing inside. This is I call it a swap body. It's designed to do a whole bunch of things. Yeah, nope, go backwards actually. But it's silage is what it's big into. So you've got some attachments for silage. You've got this front loader arm, which I honestly don't know its functionality beyond being there for use later. It's quite a flip around, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, front loader arm sort of in the way now. All right, let me back you up. So you can use it as a front loader if you want, I guess, but it will not work like that. All right, we know that now. Got that. And then we get this guy on the back here. There we go. And now we have ourselves a mobile silage truck. I don't believe this thing is real. I mean, I can't imagine it is, but if you want it, there you go. So you got this for silage. The other one does grass. It also has a front loader bit, so you can do front loading with it. It's got a rear hitch as well. Theoretically, I guess I could do this from behind, couldn't I? Hold on. Will this thing connect? It will. That is the most amazing piece of equipment ever right there. Pipe out. Will that work? It will. All right. So you can do silage and grass at the same time. Or you can do cord and grass at the same time. That is quite impressive. I don't believe it's real, but if you want it, I mean, it's there. I guess. I'm going to be sick now. I'm going to go do another group of mods. Bleh. For a cool $244,000, you can buy this entire set. Some of you are like, wait, I've seen this set before. That's right. This is from Farm Sim 13. Someone ported up the old time pack. This has a huge cornucopia of equipment to handle old time things. These are all old equipment. You got this old Boucher tractor. You got this, what is this? A foraging truck. All the way up to the Schluter up here, which is a nice cabbed up thing. Sorry about that thing. You got this little front loader here with its itty bitty front loading scoop and a silage fork. You got a 2-furrow plow. Ask Fad Man how long that took to plow. You can also ask Hitman about that. You've got a bale trailer here to collect the small bales off this small far that you get from windrowing with this thing and tedding with this thing. You've got water tankers and slurry. Actually, that's slurry and that's manure and that's water over there and that's grain and that's fertilizing and seeding and cultivating and corn harvesting, silaging. Now, there's nothing to say, I just jump on this thing and it's like, well, wow, it doesn't do anything. You're right. We're talking bare bones stuff here. I mean, you can see through your arm, which always annoys me, but we're talking bare bones equipment. There's no super amazing things going on here. I mean, only one of these tractors even has a beacon, which is the Schluter. Yay. And it has a nicer interior to a degree. This, however, is so nice to see ported up to Farm Sim 15 because this pack of equipment really opens up a bunch of maps to people, because even this tractor back here, which is a relatively small New Holland from in-game, I mean, it doesn't work in every map, and these open up a lot of old-timey maps to work, and a lot of I could see a lot of potential for fun with these kind of older pieces of equipment. So it's one big pack. All of these pieces of equipment are included in the pack, except for that New Holland, obviously. And you can just they work. They were originally Giants, and they got ported up to 15, which is a very simple port. So they work, but they're very basic. This pack is the old time pack. So the other pack is the classics pack. This is the old time pack. I get them confused every single time. The old time pack is a bunch of old Russian equipment. You'll notice those Urals right there. We've done those before. They're pretty slick trucks. It also includes all of these tractors. This one looks so silly derpy. I mean, look at that. The guys, look, it's like the silliest cab ever. These are a bunch of classical pieces of Russian equipment. Here's a Neva. I have done a Neva before, not maybe in Farm Sim 15, but and then these are used for attaching multiple pieces of like this thing or this thing. No, this thing, and where is the there's this, which attaches multiple of these, the cultivator. So you can make a wider piece of seeder or cultivating just by attaching different pieces of equipment. And then there's all these various Russian plows going on. This guy here, which is a nice little grain trailer, and it has a little pipe on the back that will auger out for you. A lot of classic Russian pieces of equipment. You become a Russian citizen when you jump aboard, and they sound pretty darn classical. And look at that engine shake. Look at that engine moving. Yeah. So these are definitely useful for small maps. Now for Volga, okay. For Volga, maybe not so useful because they have limited speed and the equipment is of limited size. But look at that. You want to dump it? You just keep going back to there. Yeah, there. And boop, you dump it behind you. Isn't that pretty cool? Very, very nice, very interesting pieces of old Russian equipment. There's not a super lot of stuff on all of them. Some of them have the doors. Obviously, if there's no doors, you don't do that. But you got the doors. I like that our guy looks like he's just, a classic Russian person. And notice I can't actually see through my shoulder. Yeah, they did a good job there as well. Our equipment. Look at that. All of our gauges, they're working. Yeah. Look at that. And then if I hit Z, the mirror works. So if your computer is of low spec and you don't want that mirror to work, you just turn it off. If you want the mirror to work, you hit Z and turn it on. I like it. I keep getting out on this side with the Russian equipment, and I forget the Russian equipment gets out on that side. This is the silliest looking tractor in the world. Oh my gosh, it's a silly tractor. It's a silly tractor. Anyway, we can pop the hood on this guy. There we go. And the wipers. Oh yes, the simplest wiper in the known universe right there. Open our door. All right. I would be scared of this thing falling over, I have to say. But there you go. This is a huge pack of Russian equipment, all pretty good stuff. Some stuff that I've looked at individually, like the Neva or the Urals before. Pretty nice. If you're in a small Russian map, this is not Volga style equipment unless you have like a dozen people to help you out with Volga. But this is definitely for small Russian maps, or even, just general small maps at all. Pretty cool pack. This is the old time pack. Not to be confused with the classics pack, which is the one from Giants that was up converted to Farm Sim 15. Very confusing. The classical tractors that I got from you guys. There's quite a few of them, and some of them have multiples. First, I'm going to start down here. Now, this one is called the Christmas Pack for reasons I don't fully understand. It includes a Belarusian 820, a MTZ 81.1, whose front axle is apparently broken, a UMZ 6KL Turbo. It also includes a ZTS 16245, but I can't actually find that. I believe they actually, yeah, here it is. It's named differently in the buy menu. The Zetor 16245. Yeah, in the buy menu, it's a IMT, which is cute. So that's the Christmas pack, such as it is. We have a... what is this thing? This is the Agrifol 345 DT. Okay. We've got a Ursus 1614 with a attached front loader, which is pretty cool. International 1055 and 955. Note, there's actually two different mods for each one of these. There's a 955 and a 955A and a 1055 and 1055A, and each one actually includes 2 tractors, so it's an interesting thing to download and put in your game and try to figure out. But if you like the international equipment, there you go. We got ourselves an IMT 539 Deluxe. Look at how cute that thing is. Oh, it's so cute. We have a U650 diesel, an old-timer tractor. Nice. We have a Valmet. Little Valmet 3 something something something. It's a 359D. A very nice little tractor. So we have a bunch of older pieces of kit here. We're going to drive a few of them. That one's going to move all the time. Boo. Let's start with the Agrifol here. Wow. Okay, camera, you're kind of weird. You're kind of weird. Oh, low res gauges. I'm really saddened by that. And then what did we forget to buy? Well, we forgot to buy our testing fertilizer spreader is what we forgot to buy. There we go. Where are you? There you are. All right, so it goes 14 kilometers an hour backwards, 5 kilometers an hour forward, 25 kilometers an hour forward. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of big. And kind of clipping into those tires, but that's it's a basic tractor to do basic tractoring work. Nothing special. There's no special bells or whistles on this one, so that's an interesting one if you need something like that. I'm not really sold on it though. When I compare that to the Classics pack, I'd get stuff off the Classics pack first. Let's go check out the Valmet really quick. Enable IC. Wow. All right. Open the toolbox. Oh, it's opening. Hold on. Oh, look. We've got a toolbox. That's nice. And what's this? Open blind. What's that supposed to do? What do you think that does, guys? Open blind. Oh, wait. I know what it does. Aha! Look, it opens up the blind on the intake there, the air intake. Ha! The radiator. So if I close it, it puts a piece across the radiator. Interesting. Quite the interesting piece of kit. Is there any other IC while I'm... No. I do... I mean, that's interesting. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's interesting. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, that's an interesting fix, but I like that. All right, let's... All right, that looks good. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. I hate that turning. Huh. It's got a little bit more than the Classics pack. But I don't know. That's not a bad little tractor. Let's find the, where are you? This guy, the IMT. All right. Enable IC. What do you got here? Open herder. Oh, so we can open the hood. All right. What's this? Open the door. Open the door. Down there. No. Anything back here? Yep. Open the window. Okay. So we can open that up to fuel it. Ah. Oh, it's a cute little tractor. Whoa, watch out. You're moving around. You annoy me. It is a cute little tractor. Little IMT. If you're a big IMT fan, probably a good tractor for you. Just saying. Connections all look good back there. Good. Yeah, that is a pretty cool little tractor. It doesn't have any of the weird behaviors of the others. Yeah, that would be a good supplement to the Classics pack right there. It's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And I love the detail of that engine. I mean, that's pretty darn detailed right there. All right, let's go with this thing here. That is a big cab. Oh, it's got like bench seating behind. That's pretty cool. WD-40 there. I have an arm here. That's always disturbing. Okay. Oh, here's a separate view. Oh, we have a separate in-cab view. That's interesting. Okay, let's start it first. All right, so rear wheels is keypad 0. Oh, okay, so they kind of go in and out. Ah, that's interesting. Cabin on or off. Oh, yeah, so we can grab our nice fresh air or not. We can open our door. Our window, which is the other side. Ah, yeah. Rear window, there we go. And keypad 9 toggles additional weight. Ah, okay. So you can put 390 kilograms on the front of our tractor. That's cool. So it feels like one of those tractors that the cab is kind of like an afterthought, but it's pretty cool cab. Oh, look at that mirror all the way out there too. Oh, good Lord. Connected. All right. Then we do have a small problem with that. The upper part of our 3-point is disconnected. That's kind of a disappointment there. Does it get better if I get rid of the cabin? No. That actually accentuates the problems. Put the cabin back on. All right. So that's unfortunate. I do notice the fan is moving in the shroud. That's a nice plus. Overall, a nice tractor. I just wish that, that 3-point was fixed. But not bad. And the engine looks really nice, too. Again, really highly detailed engine. This one, both have and the Valmont, both have very highly detailed engines. You compare it to this one, you're just like, well, this one's a huge letdown now. Okay. No, we're going to ignore those guys some more. All right, the internationals. Let's get in the international here. Okay. Left Alt W, lean forward. Oh, lean back. Okay. So you know how I've always said the biggest problem with the front loaders is in real life you'd lean forward to see things. Look at that. That's smart. I like that. In cab, what do we got? Door. Is that all we got in here? Presume we got window too. Yep, window. Do we have roof? We do have roof. All right. That's pretty cool. I like the leaning. All right. Left Alt N, disassemble front loader holder. Oh, yeah. So I can get rid of that if I don't want it. Well, there you go. that's a pretty nice, and look at the gear shaft is spinning. Nice. Drive shaft, not gear shaft. You get my point. Cool. I like that. I like that they've put that in. Connected. And no 3-point problems. Very good. Very, very good. Oops, let's go forward. This one has a lot of detail as well. Very detailed, very well done. That's pretty impressive, actually. I love the leaning. I love the leaning. It's Alt. Yeah, I really do like that. That needs to be incorporated into more mods. If you think about it like a skid steer, that would be really useful for those. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Yeah, so then you get the bigger international. I'm going, based on the fact that they're basically uprated versions of each other, we're not going to test that one out anymore. But those are some nice internationals. All right, let's take this Ursus here. The first thing I'll say about the Ursus is the engine, moderate in terms of its niceness. Start her up. Oh, look. Yeah. Your gears work. All right. Keypad 5. Okay, yep, that's the front. 6 is going to be the rear. L. What is L? Ah, mirrors. Got it. Get inside. Now I got mirrors. Very cool. Space bar. We got doors. Anything back here? Yep. Window. Roof. Yep. Roof. Cool. Nice. Yeah, we got the fan shroud going. That's good. It's not the prettiest looking tractor, but it looks serviceable. And the 3-point looks fine as well. Cool. So very nice looking Eastern European Russian-esque tractor. And again, look at that engine. The details of that engine are beautiful. What's that? Mount on off. R. Aha! Okay. Yeah, we can put that extra tire on there. Nice. Oh, we can put it only on one side if we want. That's pretty cool. That is pretty darn cool. Ah, look at that. We can even close the door again. Yeah. I'm liking that. Still can't close the passenger side. You can only close one door at a time. That's okay. So again, very nice tractor. Out of this group, this is the only one that I really don't like. This one annoys me because it's moving. Now, some people will say it's because of my drive control. Here's the thing. Drive control is a pretty normal piece of equipment. I happen to like it. So it's kind of annoying that equipment doesn't always work with drive control. All right, so this guy, oh good lord, look at that. Look at the front axle. It leaves and then the tractor leaves. Wow. All right, let's check out in here. We got working controls there. All right, so 6 FI console. Front loader. FL console. Okay. So 7 is the door. 8 is a back window. 9 is a door. 4 is a left window. 5 is a right window. And also a light. It's cute. Okay. So it opens up. It's got the spinning equipment there. I don't like that front axle leaves before the tractor. I would think that my tractor is going to die soon. But there you go. That's one of the Christmas pack. Let's try the Zetor here. Jump in the Zetor. Okay. Nice and beefy noise there, tractor. All right, inside it's going to be all the standard, isn't it? Yep. And then there's one in the back. Yes. And then one up top. Yes. Okay, so nothing amazing there. Gauges work. All right. I mean, not bad. It's got a little bit of movement when it turns, but not terrible. Now, compared to the... whichever one it was. Oop. See, the problem is with drive control, however. IC and drive control. Not exactly best friends. Alright, so that looks good. Which one was it? It was... that one right there. Why am I out on the roof? Okay, I get out. Okay, I'm not on the roof. I'm just kind of standing on the tractor. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with standing on the tractor. This one, when you drive, and that is impressive. That one is cool. I'm just going to ignore you because I hate you. All right. This one is very basic. Wow. All right. That was unexpected. But this is a very basic tractor. Nothing special about this one. All right, let's get out of it. Okay, so I would say of these, the Christmas pack doesn't have terrible things, but I get the IMTs, or the IMT, the Internationals, that old timer right there. The Valmet, maybe, and definitely the Ursus. Cool. Cool, bunch of nice old tractors. This one didn't go in tractors so well. This is a DT75 with a blade on it. So we got this guy, and now... come on, baby. Maybe. There we go. All right. There we go. And then we can lower the dozer. And we can doze. Let's see if it actually carves up the surface. No. Okay, we can lower the back. That's about it. So we got ourselves a DT75 with a blade. But it doesn't actually do anything. Still, I mean, an interesting piece of equipment. Yeah. This could be useful for handling trees, though. I could see this. Shh, quiet. I could see this thing being useful out in the tree area to push sticks and stuff around. Yeah, that would be good use. You could also put the... ooh, maybe you can't. Oh, yeah, you could put the stump grinder on the back here. Looks like. And maybe not. No, maybe you can't. No, it looks like you can get a 3-point on there. Yeah, because there's 1 point, 2 point, and the third point's right there. Yeah, you can put the stump grinder on there. This will become your stump grinding tractor and pushing tractor. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that DT75 being used for that. All right, so seeders. Yeah. So we have a Potner Aerosem there, and then this thing is a Rolmaz Pomeranian or something like that. Let's hook them up and see what we can get out of these guys. Oops, let's go backwards. I got these guys because I figured he'd always be able to pull it, but I bet you, yeah, I know he is. Okay. To lower arms, unfold left and right arm. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Aha! Look at that. Yeah, get out to manage the arms. That's good. I like that. I like it when you have to do that kind of stuff. And fill the guy up, and we can go... seeding. That's the words I'm looking for, seeding. Alright, so I'm going to take this guy down and have him start seeding, but before I do, let's check out this other one. Now, the reason I got this one is this one looks like all the weight's on the 3-point of this entire unit. And I was like, wow, that's a lot of weight. Yep, that's an entire weight on the 3-point. Wow. Now, the problem with this is very wide, so if you're going down any narrow lanes, good luck with that. Now, it looks like it's all clipped through. Let's find out. No, it is not. That's... Okay, so it looks like that much is clipped through. Okay, so it's only the width of the tractor that isn't... Well, that's... I guess it's okay. I mean, it looks terrible, and it's horrible that they did that, but given what this thing does, how big this is... Yeah. Alright, let me get these guys down to the fields. Alright, so I've chosen barley for this guy. We have to go back and unfold the arms. Alright, arms are unfolding very nicely. Not as wide as I thought it was, but my mistake there. Okay, turn on tramline system. What is a tramline system? Lower arms. To switch markers, unfold the markers. I don't know. Hire the worker. Dismiss the worker. Ah, interesting. So you can't actually hire a worker. Oh. Never mind. The game is crashing again. Yep, the game just crashed again. Woo! All right, great job. Ooh. All right, after that crash, I'm not going to try those seeders again. It looks like there's something wrong with when you hire a worker. It's not going to behave. I don't know, but I decided, you know what? You guys saw the seeders, and you can make your own judgment calls. I don't like them because the one clips in and the other one crashes the game, but that's my thoughts. All right, modern tractors. We don't have a lot. You guys were pretty heavy on the classic tractors. That actually surprised me. I only had one John Deere suggestion, and guess what? It won't actually load in the game properly. How about that? Huh, strange. Anyway, we have the Challenger pack. So we got Challenger MT685s. A dual wheel and a row crop wheel and a inflatable wheel. That's not right, but whatever. Then we have Case Pumas. Yes. Now some of you might say, "Wait a minute, the Case IH Magnum 380. That's in the game, Dare." Yeah, I know. But that one and the 240 CVX here. And for some reason, I think I'm missing somebody. Is somebody back there? Hold on. Let me go find where the other one went to. These aren't the two I was looking for, but they'll work. There's supposed to be a 165 CVX in here as well, but I found these guys. 5488s. The funny thing is that 5488s, they were supposed to be in classics, but I kind of thought about it when I was buying them. I was like, they're sort of borderline. I think they're sort of modern-ish, but they're now in modern tractors because I feel like it. So these Pumas, now these ones are redone with new engine sounds and new mechanics to make them more realistic. Same with the 240 there and the 165, which I apparently forgot to load because that happens from time to time. All right, so let's start with these Challengers, and we are inside the Challenger. Buttons. Ooh, buttons do things. All right, so what does button do? If I go up and down. Ah, we move the hitch down there. Left and right. What's left and right do? Oh, wait. Press the right button, you idiot. All right, there we go. That's up and down. All right. So no IC. Very interesting seating position for our poor driver there. Wow. All right, let's start it. Okay. I mean, there's nothing amazing about it. We need to buy our testing thing because of our crash. All right. I mean, there's nothing super amazing about this. I don't like the way that driver position is in there. It's like, guys, fix that. It's not that hard. All right, that looks good. Now let's flip around, check the back. Now, the one advantage with not having the interactive cabin is it's usually easier on multiplayer. That looks good. Yeah, that looks good. And that goes up and sits in this little catch there to keep it out of the way. Nice. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's not terrible. This one has the cutesy little row cop wheels. Yeah, nothing wrong with these guys, with these Challengers. Nothing amazing, but nothing wrong with them. I'm going to skip these guys really quick, and I'm going to go down to these internationals. So let's get in our international here. I see. What do we got here? Left door, front weights. Okay. The right door. Probably got one on the back somewhere. Maybe not. Nothing on the ceiling. Let's start it. All right. Wait. Oh, we got like multiple in-cab cameras. All right. Now there are some extra wheels. I didn't buy the extra wheels because I didn't need all that extra stuff on the view. So there you go. A little bit of in-cab is nice. Everything looks good back there. Oop, go forward. Okay, we got that. I should have checked that on the other guys. Woo, leg spikes. One day, Giants will fix that. Ha! I do like... He looks a little bit less uncomfortable in this tractor. Hold on. Let's get in here. Now, I will say some people really hate... all works well. Really hate that when you get in a tractor, it immediately puts you inside versus these ones over here that you get in, it's outside. So if you hate the ones that immediately put you inside, these Challengers are not for you, or you're going to have to change the XML. Just something to think about. So we've got ourselves these two internationals. This one is the four-wheel drive model. And the other one is the two-wheel drive model. Again, not bad. Light on the IC, but that's not terrible either. Making the Challenger dance. We're going to go with the 240 here, this Puma. Enter. Okay. So now look at his driving position. I like that driving position. It looks more realistic than the other ones. All right, inside, what do we have? Open the console. Ah. We can open a door. Oh, wow. Okay. Open front, be the 3-point. Front loader console on or off. Okay. Fenders can be taken off. Open small wheels. Oh, we can go to small wheels. Open the GPS. Ooh. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, that's small wheels. And open the menu. I wonder what all that... I wonder if that stuff actually connects in. Oh, look at that. Look at that moving. That's pretty impressive. Okay, attach it. Now let's get inside. Does this tell us anything? Close menu. Oh, if the engine speed came over. Oh, well, I guess engine speed does come over. Oh, that's run 1. Okay. And then that's a menu of... No, that's the fenders. And that's the GPS. Still, that's quite a bit of activity right there. Alright, what's this? Open the window, open... Oh, we can close this one. We got the sun shining. We can drop that down because we got the sun going on. Got some back here. Aha, what's this? Open the back window, close the back window. Now, I will note one thing that I haven't noticed. When I go to IC, the engine gets louder. Listen, I'm going to turn IC off. I find that interesting. 3-point looks good on there. Now, will the front attach be okay with those folded? Oh, drat. So that really requires us to come in here and say, open the front. And then it works. Yeah. I've seen that many times before where that happens. I've also seen it where it won't work unless those are dropped out. That would make this better. But still, a nice, interesting take on this tractor. Let's check out what they've done to these what are these things? 380s. There we go. 380s. All right, so there's standard 380. Then there's two 380s that are with claws. I'm going to call them claws. Shut up. And then this guy over here. All right, so let's see. Wonder what the difference is between these two. Let's get in this one. All right, so let's get inside. We can open the menu. We can open the GPS. All right. What's this? Open the armrest. Oh, pff. The most random thing ever. Okay. Open the signals. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I don't know what the possible difference is between these two. So let's pull this guy out. Wait a minute. I think I just saw the difference. Nope, I was wrong. Never mind. I thought one had a front 3-point. All right, let's see here. What do you have? GPS menu, yeah. Signals, you got that. Huh. I see no difference between these two tractors. Huh. Interesting. There's probably a script somewhere that is loaded in one but not the other that I don't have the rest of the parts of the script for. We got a nice connection there on that 3-point. Ooh, now we've killed it. There we go. Nice. All right. So we got ourselves a set of nice Case IHs, some redone tractors for the in-game tractors, and then some extra track. This 240. The 165. The reason I picked the 165 from the suggestion was, well, because it was suggested with this one and this one, and I was like, well, duh, it's one big set, so made sense. I don't know why I didn't put it in the game, and I don't feel like doing it right now. The 5488, not a bad international. And then the Challengers, which are not bad at all either. Very nice. Some nice modern tractors. We're going to walk this way. That's most of January done. Remember, if you send me links, send them to mods4dare@openmailbox.org, and I will get them, and I will evaluate them, and come February time, we'll load another bunch of mods in. I'm probably going to do less next time and be a little bit more critical, but we're not quite done yet. We got one more mod, of course. We need a runabout, right? Of course we do. Yeah. How about a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG? I figured, we've got $14 billion. We might as well drive a Merc, right? Right? Let's go. Nice engine. And let's see how badly we can screw this up, because you know it's going to happen. Turns. Wow, it doesn't turn for crap. Fly me away to the moon. Fly me away to the moon. Okay, yeah, it's a silly car. I just crashed it. I've totaled it. All right, we're done. I'm going to go pick some, what are these things? Cucumbers. I'm picking cucumbers. See you guys in February for the February mods. Remember, if you don't send me mods, the show doesn't happen, because it's all the mods that you guys have sent to me. All right. Next time there will be fewer. We might have to push some into March. There's a link to all the mods in the description. There's a Google Doc that has all the January mods. Check it out. Let me know what you think about this format versus any other format. And in general, just be cool, people. Be cool. See you around.